Hello, friends. Welcome back. It's another day on match review. So far, we have been on the international break, and this match review will be Man City taking on Tottenham Hotspur at the Etihad Stadium by 6:30 Nigerian time and 5:30 GMT. If you are watching from anywhere you are in the world, and we take a look at the injury list of both teams and suspensions. For Manchester City team, they'll be missing the likes of Oscar Bob, Rodri Diaz, Doku, and Kovacic. And for Tottenham, they'll be missing Matthew Van der Ven, Odegaard, Richarlison, Cristiano Romero, and Rodrigo Bentancur that had a racial interview against his teammate, Heung-min Song, will be suspended for some matches. Then taking a look at forms so far for the both teams have been awful in their form recently, particularly Man City. They have lost four in all competitions and won one, the last one against Southampton, courtesy of a solitary strike by Ellen Haaland against Southampton on the 26th of October 2024, and that of Tottenham, the last win came against Aston Villa on the 3rd of November 2024. But before the international break, the both teams have been on a losing streak. So it will be a dicey one in this encounter for the both teams. So the both teams will be trying to get the better of each other, but more particularly, Man City will try to have the upper hand because it is not in their pattern, it's not their way of losing straight for matches, both in the Carling Cup, the Champions League, and in the Premier League back to back. Then taking a look at the head to head between the two teams in their last five matches, um, the both teams have been on levels. They have played five between themselves in the last five. They have drawn one. Man City has two wins, while Tottenham also has two wins. And in this encounter, Man City has the upper hand in goals scored, while Tottenham has six, while Man City has seven. That's Man City has one goals up than Tottenham in this encounter. Then taking a look at the Premier League standings, Man City are second to the law with 23 points, while Tottenham are 10th with 16 points. So taking a look at their predicted lineup for the match, so we start with Manchester City. Manchester City, we have Ederson in goal for Manchester City. Then at the back four for Manchester City also we have Carvajal, Akanji, Stones, and Walker. Then in midfield we have Rico Lewis, Bernardo Silva, Savio, Kevin De Bruyne, and Phil Foden. Then in the lone man, the big man, Erling Haaland will be the striker, the attacker for Manchester City. They're coming to Tottenham Sports. They're expected to play a 4-3-3 formation. Vicaro will be in goal. Then we have for their back four we have Doggy, Ben Davies, Draxen, Pedro Porro. Then in midfield we have Patessar, Bissouma, and Kulubetsky. Then in attack we have Husum Ming Son and Dominic Solanke as the number nine there, and Brennan Johnson as the man that will play in the number seven wing for that time. And also, Man City are expected to play a 4-2-3-1 formation against Tottenham. So who will be up, who will need it more. But for me, I guess Man City will need it more, having gone through a rough patch recently, which is in not in their pattern, which is not in Guardiola's philosophy. So we take a listen at some of the highlights of the both managers, what they have to say in the press conference. Take a listen.
Jurgen Klopp, around this time a year ago, he announced he was leaving. He said he was tired, he was fatigued, that he needed a break. Why do you not need a break?
No, I'm tired. Sometimes I'm tired. Yeah, of course I'm tired. Sometimes, oh, got another game. Yeah, sometimes it's happened that. The difference, it helps me. For the win helps a lot. Helps a lot. So our life is better when you win. You know, and when you win a lot in this last years. That helps to continue.
So because of one result, we're kind of looking at it the other way. And I think what I try and do is look at that totality of those 50 games. And Dan, you wrote one this week, wasn't it, about my 50 games? Was it you?
Yes.
Yeah. I do read stuff, mate. And I thought it was a good article too. Very balanced. For whatever that's worth, anyway. Not that I agreed with all of it. But if you look at the totality of those 50 games, considering our starting point, and I keep going back to that because I think people forget our starting point. I took over a club, finished 8th.